Hello one and all, welcome back to my channel. Feels nice using this music in my intro again. Well, technically it's my regular intro if I ever use it again. Of course, you know the drill with my movie reviewing intro. But this is my main-ish intro, if you want to call it that. And also, this is a nice background, so I thought why not do sort of update videos in sort of this angle and then sort of have movie reviews in this angle. You guys get the point, but I'll just leave the camera as it is, or my phone anyway. So it's becoming the end of June, which means we are reaching the end of a half year. We are halfway through the year of 2024. If you guys wondering, I'm actually enjoying this year so far. Honestly, sure things aren't the same as much as I want to, but honestly, I'm kind of enjoying it. There's some new stuff that I've been doing in the past, you know, few days. If you follow my Instagram, you can go over there. I more likely post on there more than any other social media because I enjoy using it. So, but yes, I've done a pleasure of movie reviews on this beginning of the year throughout January through June. Of course, I started my guilty pleasure segment, my movie review segment, where I do movies that I consider bad, movie reviews that I consider bad anyway, whether I like them or not. Because I did the Garfield movies, didn't like them, and the Lara Croft movies, I actually like them, so, you know. Oh boy, if you want to see my reviews, check out on those. But I'm looking at my computer here just to keep me right, because I do forget. So let me see. Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery. That was my first movie review I've done this year. Yeah. I should definitely do the second one at some point. Yeah, because I quite like that one too. I like the third one more than some people, but I know it's the weakest one, but you know. Then I reviewed Taken with Liam Neeson. I've wanted to review that for some time, and I love that movie. It's so good. That was a good one. And I also really wanted to review Kingsman: The Secret Service because I never got to reviewing that movie, and I have. God, that's a great movie. Then I started doing my bringing some childhood in, well, whether I liked it or not, sort of a retrospective or retro rewind, whatever you want to call it that way. Thomas the Tank Engine Season 1, I'll get back into doing the series. I'll probably do Season 2 at some point, but maybe later in this second half of the year upcoming, I probably will. But right now, this is mainly a movie reviewing channel, which is what I want to do. But I think that video, although not many people want me to continue that series, but that's completely fine. I might want to, though. Oh yeah, I reviewed Spider-Man 2, the game. That was some good review. Then of course, I announced that I was going to do the A ratings only. A minus and A plus, which I announced in the second half of 2023. Because I felt like I wasn't really giving movies anything. It felt like I was just abandoning the grade system. Technically, I'm not, because A minus through A plus are sort of equivalent to 4 stars and 5 stars, and I simply take the fact from my film books, which I have down there, where they sort of recommend 4-star movies and 5-star movies. I tend to use a bit of that inspiration onto my Letterboxd account. If you guys haven't followed me on Letterboxd, feel free to do that if you'd like. I don't review everything on there that I log. I do tend to write occasionally. Like I wrote the Spider-Man trilogy. I don't write a lot because otherwise it will just take me forever to go through. Then I did write The Phantom Menace, which I re-reviewed along with Spider-Man 3. I enjoyed doing those because I used to not like those movies, but now I kind of like them. So, and don't expect just movies. There could be some TV stuff here and there because I know there's a 90s Flash and there's like a pilot episode that's 90 minutes. I've seen it myself. It's definitely better than what we got last year. Moving on. And then I recently logged in Justice League Secret Origins, which funny enough, first season of Justice League is on Netflix, by the way, just the first season, surprisingly, but I'm enjoying it so far. And I have watched Starcross, which is the finale in season 2. I have it logged in as well. But getting back on my YouTube track record, Ace Venture Pet Detective. That was a short review, but you know what? I enjoyed talking some aspects about that one, and I definitely hope to do some more Jim Carrey movie reviews, especially Dumb and Dumber, because there's a lot that goes on in that movie, and also Liar Liar and The Mask. Those are so good. Oh, and The Cable Guy. That's underrated. Why don't enough people like that? And then I brought back doing some teaser and trailer reactions because I did some teaser reaction on Deadpool Wolverine, did a trailer reaction on Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, then Joker Valley Do, and then the second trailer of Deadpool and Wolverine. So The Fugitive, oh my god, I love reviewing The Fugitive. That was so good. The Fugitive. I love that Harrison Ford is in thrillers that are completely just standalone. It's so good. Yeah, that's like my favorite action thriller, if I'm being honest with you. I love The Fugitive. That's one of my favorites. Of course, I reviewed Dune Part 2, the first new release movie review. I'll try to do more. I'm doing a little more than expected because I'm hoping to get a job at some point, because getting a job's not easy, but you know, I'm gonna hopefully get a part-time job because I do want to have this YouTube as my spare time. That's really what YouTube is, for me anyway. But then again, before I started, I didn't realize that you can make money on YouTube, which is pretty impressive. And yeah. Let's go back a little bit. The physical media video. Now, I enjoyed talking about that. That was 19 minutes long. I enjoyed talking about, you know, saying that Woolworths, even though I don't really remember collecting DVDs, yada yada. I remember that Woolworths doing a bit of that, and then HMV, the most well-known, and then FOP, which you see some areas in the UK. And then just saying why I think physical media should still be supported. You know, if you look at Australia, they've stopped doing physical media from Disney anyway, which is so mind-blowing to me. But that was a good video. I enjoyed talking about that. I'll not go in depth with every video though. But yeah, The Breakfast Club. I've wanted to talk about that movie for some time. Because I was dressed up in my Judd Nelson cosplay. It's not the best Judd Nelson cosplay, but I thought why not anyway. Because I do have a red check shirt anyway and a white jumper, which I know it's not what he wears. He wears a white jumper. That's a white t-shirt. I was wearing then a red shirt. But no, I love The Breakfast Club. That's one of my all-time favorites. Then I reviewed Collateral. I love Collateral, one of my favorite Tom Cruise movies. Regards to performance-wise, that's definitely his best. First Blood, oh my god, reviewing First Blood was awesome. That is a movie that I think more people should give credit, because it's very underrated, especially how character driven Rambo First Blood is. There's not always action going on, particularly in the opening and the ending. There's of course action, which is great, but of course in the sequels. But I should probably review the fourth one at some point, Rambo from 2008. Maybe sometime, I don't know. But First Blood I really wanted to do for some time. I love that movie, it's so good. Then of course I did my Spider-Man 3 re-review. Really didn't like it when I first watched it, but I've kind of grown on me. It's not as good as the first two, but you know what? I enjoy it, aspects of it. And then Phantom Menace. Again, not the best Star Wars movie, but I have nostalgia for it. Then the other big new release review I reviewed was Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I really enjoyed reviewing Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes because I think that's a very good movie. Then of course I kicked off my guilty pleasure segment with Garfield the movie, and then of course I did A Tale of Two Kitties. Like Thomas the Tank Engine, Garfield was some part of my childhood, even though right now I don't like them anymore. But you know what? I just thought, why not review them anyway? And I thought it was just a good way to kick off my guilty pleasure segment, my bad movie reviews segment. Then I did a couple of Mad Max movies, The Road Warrior and Fury Road. They're the best to me so far. And I love Furiosa, which I have reviewed, by the way. Furiosa. Hopefully I'll do a spoiler review at some point along with Jim Part 2. I haven't got round to that yet, wow. I'll do that at some point though. Then of course I saw The Fall Guy. That was a fun time. Fall Guy is definitely a lot of fun at the movies. Oh my god, Speed. I love reviewing Speed. Speed I've wanted to review forever on my channel. That is one of the best action movies ever made. I love reviewing Speed. That was just a great movie. It's practical. It's just, Keanu Reeves, just, it has real explosions in that movie as well, as I said in my review. It's just phenomenal movie. I love that. Then I reviewed Godzilla -1. That was very good. I love reviewing that. It's a great movie that I missed from last year. I said in that review that I would do more movie reviews on newer films that I've sort of missed, because I don't get to do that a lot. Because last year I think I did Violent Night and then The Menu, because they came out in 2022. Yeah. Godzilla -1 came out in 2023. So yeah. Oh, Bad Boys Ride or Die. That was a good fun time of the movies. Enjoyed that. And then last but certainly not least, my Lara Croft movie reviews. Of course, the first film and then the second movie, The Cradle of Life. I think they're both equally good, but if you want to check out my reviews on those movies, check them out. But so far, anyway, that is my the videos that I've made so far this year. It's just sort of breaking up halfway point of the year. There's definitely some movies I'd love to do. There's definitely going to be some Disney reviews. I'll probably start doing them at some point. I'm going through my letterbox because I have a lot of private lists, in case you didn't know, which I don't really share. I only share one list, honestly. Did I say playlist? Playlist, that's on YouTube. What the hell am I doing? Unless I'm just misunderstanding myself. Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Man's Chest I'd like to do, because I've been debating whether I should review that or not, because I've never been a big Pirates fan. I reviewed Curse of the Black Pearl last year. Love that movie. I already reviewed the fifth movie, Salazar's Revenge, or Dead and Tell No Tales, where you're from. back when it came out. But I'm not too sure if I want to do at World's End or on Stranger Tides. But Dead Man's Chest, I'll definitely do at some point. Wreck-It Ralph. I want to review Wreck-It Ralph at some point. Wreck-It Ralph is a great movie, because that is a movie that meant something to me when I saw that in the cinema. Gratefully, I did not see the sequel in the cinema, so hey, moving on. Just acknowledge the first one. A couple of Renaissance Disney movies I should review, because I know I reviewed Mulan. And then I should probably do a couple of Pixar movies. I've not reviewed Toy Story 2 and 3 yet. I'll do Toy Story 2 at some point this year. Then possibly next year I'll do Toy Story 3, because they're making a Toy Story 5. Yep. And The Incredibles. I love The Incredibles. Would love to review that. But no, there's a lot of movies that I'd love to review on my channel. It's just going to be definitely something that I'd love to do. And yeah, I'll not go into too much. I'll let you guys figure them out yourself until I release the videos. But that's pretty much all I've just got to say, guys. This is just pretty much an update on this year. So far, we're halfway through 2024. This is something new I'll do occasionally. And of course, if anything else does come to my mind, like if I'm getting a job or something, I will of course let you guys know. But hopefully I will still do this channel as long as possible. Even if I'm not the greatest, I'm going to do it nonetheless. But comment down below, let me know your thoughts, what I've done so far, if you enjoyed it, or you can just comment how you felt about this year so far. Has it been good to you? Has it not been good to you? Whatever, let me know below in the comments. And so, if you are new to my channel, just in case, I'm a movie reviewer from the UK that likes to do movie reviews, particularly classics, because that's where my energy kicks me the most. And I, of course, do new releases from time to time. Of course I do. But if you're new, please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, share this video, and notify that bell before you leave. But if you are new, or sorry, if you are a returner, my bad, welcome back, and hope you're enjoying the content so far. But as always, until my next video, I shall see you then, and peace.